Hello Flamies, welcome to our daily reading. So let's look at this beautiful charm. This is our potion today. This beautiful butterfly potion with all the glitter in different colors. You see that inside? So let's see, this is our potion for today. Let's see, guys. What the message is for you and your famous divine counterpart. What is the message for my pile? For this pile. Okay, so we have inner power. Wow. This really coming out strong. I just want to take one card. With it, also the card turned around about taking risks. And look how beautiful this is, like adding up here. I mean, you can't really see it because there's a lot of red here at the moment, but there is this beautiful pinkish color coming like in the whole picture, like the background is all pink. Like, look at this. And look how always it is resonating. I think this is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Like every day. We had, I think, just one day off where it was not really resonating with the potion. But it even has like the leaves here. This is like the color here. Like, look at this. Like, how crazy is that? I love when it happens. And that happens here all the time. Wow. So this butterfly potion is the potion of the inner power. Which makes sense, right? Which makes sense. So, the inner power, what does that mean for your connection? I do feel that you have a very strong connection to your famous person, but there might be nothing on the outside, right? Like this inner power, the things that you have inside. Yeah, see, it says isolation. This is very interesting. So, and look how this is like almost the color of the mask. I mean, this is this grayish color, so it represents here the mask that I put here, or maybe the outer color of the butterfly that's becoming luminescent. Yeah. So I do sense here, which is beautifully represented here with the butterfly. What I do see here is that you might have this wonderful inner power, like the potion inside. There's like this beautiful connection that you guys have, but there's nothing really represented on the outside. And all the cards just, my whole card tower just collapsed. So that means there is so much more than this connection holds. So much more, but it has to turn to the outside. It has to change. Like, it's almost as if the universe is saying the inner power that you have here, like all this purplish pinkish color, it needs to come to the outside. Needs to come, you know, in order for this to manifest into 3D, this inner power has to change. And I want to use a different deck today, and you see how this is beautiful, illuminizing, same as the butterfly. So let's get more cards for this connection, guys. But I do sense that here with the isolation, that you know, you have this beautiful inner world that you guys share together, where you know you have this connection with your famous counterpart. And we do have the law of balance, harmony, equity, and avoiding extremes, number 66. And we see how it is beautiful yin and yang. There's a balance, yeah? There needs to be a balance. And only when that, see, everything is collapsing. Only when that inner balance is achieved, We see that here only when that inner point that we have here, it's almost as if when the point, how can I say that? When the point becomes bigger, it becomes like a movement. It becomes like a union, yeah? When the dot becomes a union, then, you know, when the dot becomes bigger here, we have the yin and yang. And look at this, there are two dots in there, you know, the yin and the yang. And we still have one here. So it's kind of as if this big dot, the union dot here, consists of two dots harmonizing in balance with each other. And at the moment, it's just one dot, which is isolated. Your dot and the dot of your person is somewhere else, right? So there has to be this balance act. There has to be this, the butterfly, for real, the change, yeah? And we see how beautiful this color here, where the purple is already like coming from the bottom of the tree to the top, where it's blossoming. This is really gorgeous. Wow, and it's like, look at how this potion is represented here. This is crazy. Look at how this potion is represented by these two cards. Isn't that so amazing? Let's get one more card for tarot. But yeah, I do sense that there needs to be this union here, the inner balance. Right now, you only have this full inner world where you guys are connected, but nothing on 3D. Let's see, what is the message? Yes, look at this. We have the 10 of Cups coming out. This is the union. Yeah, this is the union in 3D, happiness. The fireplace. Coming together, being one. Where even the mouse is, you know, sitting next to the cat. Wow. So if there is, it's almost feeling as if there is this balance achieved where all the colors of this potion flow into it together, and this act of balance is achieved, then you can turn the inner power into the outside world. Yeah, which means then as a twin flame, you have this beautiful power inside the two of you. You have this beautiful power. And it's basically, Spirit is saying, it's already blooming on the inside. It's already blooming on the inside, but it has to be seen on the outside, you know. The butterfly, the change has to come here. It can be a wonderful union in the 3D, it's basically saying. Let's read a little bit of that isolation card, because I want to read it from the booklet a little bit. Okay, so the isolation is part of the white cards here in this deck. And the white card, it says, viewed one way, white may seem like the absence of color, but white light is actually all colors blended together. This is crazy, because that's exactly what I intended with that potion when I made it. It can be seen as calming or when perceived as absence, nothingness, and emptiness. Too much white can seem cold and sterile. White is often associated with peace, and it is also used to symbolize surrender. In India and China, it's also the color of mourning. The color white is sometimes used to help find clarity in magical spellcraft or workings. So let's see what isolation means. Being isolated can feel lonely, but it can also be tremendously healing. When you're feeling secluded, it can be a time to learn more about yourself, to dive down deep into the parts of yourself that you can't reach when you are around others, and learn the importance of some time alone. Give yourself a chance to heal and rediscover yourself. Yeah. And well, I do sense the isolation here is connected to the union of yours, right? The spiritual union in 3D that is not there yet. Yeah. But you guys have this beautiful law of balance already achieved on the inside. So this is a very beautiful reading. Yeah. So with that, guys, I send you into the night. I hope you have a wonderful night. I see you tomorrow again, and sleep well. And for those of you who are, who are still from the time difference, who are still in the beginning of the day, have a wonderful Sunday. And I see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye, guys.